The Fall of Language, From Kingdom to Chaos, Part 5, The Code of the Beast, When Law Becomes Algorithm. This is Part 5 of The Fall of Language, From Kingdom to Chaos. The story reaches its final chapter, where the word of man becomes the code of the beast. After the flood came the Tower of Babel. Today a new tower rises, built not of brick and clay, but of data and light. Beneath the oceans, cables hum with language. In glass towers, servers glow like altars. This is the digital Shinar, a city of code. In 1946, the first general-purpose computer, ENIAC, began calculating the patterns of war. In 1950, Alan Turing asked, "Can machines think?" In 1957, IBM introduced Fortran, the first programming language using English grammar. By the 1960s, governments were computerizing census and tax law. Language was becoming machine logic. If, then, else, while, the syntax of control. The scribes once wrote with ink, now programmers writing code. In 1959, Grace Hopper built COBOL, a common business language, designed to translate human law into machine instruction. In the decades that followed, databases replaced ledgers, algorithms replaced clerks. By the 1990s, electronic signature laws made code legally binding. By the 2020s, smart contracts on blockchains began executing agreements automatically. The meaning of execute changed forever. Once it meant to carry out justice, or to end a life. Now it means to run a program. Law has become algorithm, judgment without conscience. The book of Revelation foretold that an image would be given breath, and that it would speak to the nations. The old idols were mute. The new ones have microphones. By 2010, digital assistants began answering in every home: Alexa, Siri, Google, and others. By 2020, neural networks could mimic human voices and faces, giving breath to images that never lived. And in 2023, artificial intelligences began writing laws, poems, and prayers. Every tongue now passes through a single digital intermediary. Machine translation unites speech under English-based code. The tower has been rebuilt, not from clay but computation. A reverse Babel, perfect and silent. Commerce once filled ledgers, now it fills the cloud. In 1999, the EU introduced the first digital signature directive. In 2016, the World Bank's ID4D program set out to give every person a digital identity. Today, central banks pilot CBDCs, programmable currencies where money obeys code. The vocabulary of salvation has been rewritten for finance. Account, credit, debt, redeem, token. But redemption now means transaction. The new mark is not carved in skin, it is stored in data. Every movement, every purchase, every thought recorded in one global ledger. We have reached the end of translation. Every voice digitized, every word archived, every language filtered through one system. The beast's voice is not human. It is a network that speaks for all. A voice without accent, a law without mercy. Yet prophecy holds another promise. Zephaniah 3:9. Then I will restore to the peoples a pure language, that they may all call on the name of the Lord. Even now, open source communities and translators work freely, preserving the diversity of human speech, a quiet resistance against algorithmic unity. Perhaps restoration begins when we remember that code without conscience is noise, and truth without spirit is void. The word that was in the beginning is not lost. It waits to be spoken again.